Before you proceed, this is Okami from the future here, letting you know that I discovered a joint tightening technique and recorded the footage for the V1, V2 tutorials a long-ass time ago. So, I would recommend please go watch that joint tightening technique tutorial first before building the models. As, again, I don't want you ripping apart ball joints and whatnot, because that loosens them over time much faster. So please, watch that strengthening tutorial, and it'll greatly help with making these models. I'm making them more posable and sturdy just over time. And thank you for your patience. Tutorial starts now. Hello everybody, I'm Okami, and today we are going to be doing a LEGO tutorial on V1 from Ultrakill. Now I know this is a pretty big departure from all of my other tutorials, just like Mimi was, but this is a really nice model from and it's based on a game I have grown to very much love. So hope you guys enjoy this, or rather, just, I don't know, hope you guys are able to build a cool model out of it at least. Alright, let's get to it. As usual, here is the overhead shot of all the parts you will need. If I am smart, I will count all of these. I'm sorry, I'm really tired right now. I'm filming this at like 2 in the morning. It took me so long to disassemble this guy. I'm really hoping I can put him back together quickly. God, I gotta leave early tomorrow. And that's not important right now. Important is, this is all the stuff, and I will try to get lists of all of it, so actually I'll go through, but I want to clarify something. This section over here is just for making an optional arm. You do not need anything here, and I will make a separate parts list for it. But it is something that will play into a later tutorial. Here are the black parts, the dark red, translucent yellow, orange, and the 4 gold coins, a bit of yellow. There's the blue, and these are all pre-connected joints that I don't want to take apart, but I will list the parts separately. Alright, that's the parts list. Alright, so first things first, what we're going to try and do is make the weapon, which in this case for this model is going to be the Marksman. And if you're wondering if I'm going to make the other Ultrakill weapons, I do plan to, but I want to associate them with different builds, so it's like you get a new weapon per build, you know, something like that. So let's start with the revolver. First, take one of these crappy, bracket. Why did I say crappy? I don't know why I said crappy. One of those bracket pieces, then take one of these 1x1 bricks. Take one of these. Put this on top. And there you go. Admittedly, it is not the cleanest weapon design, but it does have a gun barrel, and you can put Transformers blast effect parts in there, or you could like put a lightsaber piece for a blast, and then just get 4 coins and this. Now, wondering what this is for, so that you can plug this into the thumb of the hand so it can actually hold the coin. And as for this piece, and this is going to be important for when you actually finish the robot, the point is, this can be stored on the back. So the piece stores in here, which you then plug in there. 4 coins go on top. And there you have it in sort of storage mode. And we'll pick up in that later. Alright, so the next thing we're going to work on is the arms. Figured we'll start small today and work our way up. So what we want to start off with is getting 2 of these here. 1 of these here. 1 of these. Just take all this, put it all together. Then sorry, just being a little fidgety right now. Take one of these, place little piece on there, plug it in here. And then sorry again, it's being very unhelpful today. There we go. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna take one of these, add another blue next one there, and add this here. There you have most of the wrist. Now we'll just do the underside. What we'll need for that, one of these, and one moment, two of these brackets, and one of these, and one of these. What you're gonna want to do, take these two brackets, put them on the outside, and then you want to put this one in the middle, so that way it covers up that little gap and helps hold everything together. Then place this part here, that'll cover up the elbow a bit. Place this here, and that there. There you have the right wrist. Now let's work on the hand. Now, unfortunately, the hand will not have the same amount of fingers as in game, and that's mainly because there's just no room on this model at the scale. But you want to start off, put a bracket here, then put these here, follow up with another clip bar here, and a thumb. Boop. Then after that, what you're going to want to do, take one of these corner pieces, put it here, and after you lay it down, take one of these next two pieces, put it here, then attach three of these to this bar piece. There you have a hand. Then you just add on two 1x2 tiles. There you have it. Well, yeah, that's the one flaw with this design. The thumbs come off a lot, and I'm sorry for that. It's just the weird way Lego designed these is like, they're perfectly fine when you have it like this, because the bar actually goes all the way around. But the moment it gets right here, there's a problem, because if you look closely, there's a little divot there. And that messes up how the joint holds, which is annoying. I understand why it's there, because you kind of have it come off the assembly point, but it is annoying. And also you can take the revolver from earlier, and I'm just taking off coins and the little thing there. But just as an example, revolver, you take the bracket piece, plug it in here, just wrap the fingers around, done. Just like with the body. Okay, let's finish off the rest of the arm so we can actually move on with the rest of the build. So I'm keeping myself here for some reason. So, take these bracket pieces, put it there, then take this, and it's very important. It has to be like this. I'll explain why later. Then another bracket piece here, then take two these black 1x1s, place them around here, and then take one more and place it there. Then you take a 1x2 tile, put it here. Finally, we got to get that little shoulder assembly done. So take one black C-clip, take one of these black 2x buttons and place it here. Next, add on a 1x3 black plate, and then take a black 1x2 with clips and a black 1x2 with bar, that here. Then these fold over to get the shoulder appearance, and then take one more black 1x1 plate, put it here, take one slope and put it here. And there's the right arm. Now the left arm is pretty much identical to the first, so basically second verse, as one of the toy viewers I watch, MGO, often says, second verse, same as the first, so you want to get 2 tiles, 2 studs, well not studs, but blue 1x1s, then bracket, boop, boop, 1x4 tile, boop, up, wrist piece, boop. There we go. Get the tiny pieces. Elbow, ba-doop. Brackets, boop, boop, and boop. 1x4 tile, boop, and 1x4 plate, and 1x1 plate. Elbow. Now, fingers set up same way as before. This time you're just bending the thumb around. So, thumb, corner tip piece, 1x2 plate, fingies, 2 tiles, poke and poke. Then, finally, finish the upper arm. Bracket, plate, plate, joint. Again, sure it's one of these, very important, I'll explain. Bracket, tile, plate, clip with bar. Then one X3, boop, bracket plate, then slope piece, and 1x1 plate, boop. There you have the other arm. And to show off what I meant before, put the clip into the thumb. Oh, popped out a bit. It's fine. Coin. Now they can hold the coin. Alright, so that's both arms done. On to the next thing. Well, both arms and gun. On to the next thing. Alright, so we just finished the arms. You know what that means we're doing next? Another arm. Yep, let's do it. So, take this 1x3 axle, put the 1x1 Tic-Tac thing through it, then take the piece with the ball joint, slide it in. Next, you want to take a 2x2 slope, put it here, take one of these tile pieces, place it there. Next, what you're going to want to do is take these, put it here. Like, look, you want to put it in the middle there. Then place black 1x1 tile here and a black 1x1 plate there. Then next, to complete this upper shoulder piece, you're going to want to do, add one of these. It's a 1x2 tile modified with one stud. Place it there. Then you're going to want to place two brackets with two clips. Well, I mean, this one has two of these, but you get the idea. Go here and here. Then next, I want to take these, one of these, place this one up front, this one on the back. Then take one of these, two of these, which is a 1x2 plate with it's translucent and two slope pieces. Put it through and boom. And next, take one 2x2 plate, put it here. Then one 1x2 plate, put it here. Then 1x2 translucent here, and two red inverted plates here and here. This forms the upper shoulder of the Knuckle Blaster. Okay. Next, I want to take one 1x1 plate, put it here. Take one 1x2 plate, put it here. Then take 1x2 modified with one stud, put it here. Then, just a sec. Sorry, it's, one moment. Should have had my tool on hand, but I didn't. Okay. So next, this is going to look a little wonky, but there is purpose to it. So, take this corner piece, put it here. Take one, two, put it like that. And then you're going to want to take one of these, put it here. Now, here comes the tricky part. I wanted to make the little part that where the shell comes out of, like the ammo shell in the game. So, take this, put it here. Then you want to take this, put it here. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, I'm a dingus. This part actually goes here. Sorry. Make that amendment. I'm done. Yeah. Then, put one next to plate here. Then just take two extra slopes, put them here and here. Most of it. Now let's build the under assembly, which has cool little pipes and whatnot. So take 1x4 plate, put it here, then take bracket. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention, like, the bracket has a 1x2 plate, 1x2 tile, same with this one. I am so sorry. It's a bracket with 1x2 plate and tile right there. this one here. Then you're going to want to take a 1x1 plate, put it here, 1x2 plate, put it here. And then next, to really bulk out the elbow a bit, we're going to take 2 bracket pieces, put them here, here. Take 2 2x2 tiles, put them here, put them here. Finally, take 2 2x2 tiles, put them here, here. Finally, last little bit, gonna want to make those engine sort of looking things. So make 2 of these out of 2 cylindrical parts, 2 studs, 2 clips. They don't have to be different colors, they just are here. And these slopes, the orientation of the slopes is important though. All right, once you have these built, like, feel free to pause if you need to. You want to put these here, angle them together. That goes on the elbow. Now we make the giant feast of punching and killing everything, especially filth. All right. So, first things first, take 1 2x3 plate, put it here, then take a 1x3 plate, put it on top, then take 1x1 plate, put it here, and take one of these gray slopes, place it here. Then take these 2 assemblies, put them here and here. Then take these large chunky slope pieces. These will become the giant fingers. Now for the most important part, the actual shotgun barrels on the knuckles, hence the name Knuckle Blaster. Oh my god, I am stupid. Sorry. I am so sorry. Take this off of there. I forgot to put this 1x2 piece here. There we go. I was being dumb. So, on top, take 2 of these 1x1 brackets. Then take these 2 pieces, put them here, put them here. And then take these 2, put it here, and put it here. Now, finally, can't have a hand without a thumb unless you're a spider monkey. So, this here. Well, actually, on second thought, no. There's a lot of ways you can have a hand without a thumb. But the point is, let's get to it. So then, right. Oh, hinge with a clip. Put that there. Next, these clips. Put it here. Add the thumb. And extend it a bit with a 1x2 slope. Then take circle things, you want to slide it on there. Now use that for any bigger hands because this keeps the brackets from falling off. Just a recommendation. And finally, to secure everything in place, because we don't want the thumb just to fall off or anything like that, take a 1x1 plate, put it here, take a 1x3 plate, put it here, then take a corner piece here, and 1x1 plate here. There you have the Knuckle Blaster. Yeah. Thought it would be fun to have this on. I will be doing a V2 tutorial at some point, so you will be able to reunite this with V2. But thought I'd add it. So, arms, gun. But until we make V2, I'll show you where else you can put this. Now, onward to the next part. Alright, now that we've got the arms done and the gun, I think the next best stop to do is the head. So, we'll start very simple. Oh. Apologies, my camera stand has been a little wonky today. But I actually have a camera stand. So, let's change place. Tightening the ball joint on this thing a bit. Okay. Then, yellow, translucent, round tile, and a yellow 1x2. Put these together. That will form the eye and mouth. Next, take two 1x2 bricks and one 1x2 plate. Put them together. Add this on top. There you have the core of the head, essentially. Now let's make the actual neck and outer frame. First, start off with grabbing this assembly. Place two black 1x1 tiles right here on the neck. And I'll explain why I've been using like as small tiles as I have on hand for the body a little later. Okay, then next we want to get the outside of the head done. So, first things first, let's place this right here. Next, make this assembly here. Place it on the back of the head. Fold these panels. And add this. Now that that's set up, I'm going to actually make the panels that go on the sides of the head. So, start off with bracket, then one stud, boop. Well, not stud, 1x1 plate, 1x2 plate, boop. Then take black bracket, put it here, and blue 1x4 tile, there's none there. Next, take one 1x2 tile, place it there, place a 1x1 tile here, and two black 1x1 tiles there. Then just wedge, bigger wedge, 1x1 tile, place all of this together, place all of that on the side. You'll notice it's got a bit of an angle to it, but it will stay on because of that angle, because it's pressing, because the thing is, like, normally this would actually be a little too much weight for this, but as you can see, the bracket is holding it on top of this, providing a little extra strength, because it's using this for support. Now, the one on the other side is essentially the same thing, but just, reversed so that it can be on the other side, So, wedge, bigger wedge, tile, then two tile, place it here. Two tile there. Next one. here. Black bracket here. Then tile, 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 and next for tile. There you have the head and neck. As you can see here, the yellow panels to make the eye look like it's lit up, because if I just left a yellow translucent stud there, it would look dead. But this way, it not only looks like it kind of gives off the effect of glowing. All right, on to the next part. All right, next on that docket, let's make the torso. So, what you're gonna wanna do is start off with a 4x1 of the 3 4x4 plates and 4 1x1 tiles. I want to put these in the corners of the base plate. Next, take 2 Technic pieces with the little plus sign, take 2 axle bricks, 1x1, put them here. Then what you're going to want to do is you want to take 3 studs, well not studs, 1x1 plates, and orient them in this pattern, black, blue, red. Make 2 of these. Place them here. Next, take 2 2x4 plates, 1 blue, 1 black, place them in here. And next, you're going to want to take 4 tile pieces and 1 1x4 black plate. You're going to want to put them together like this. And you're going to want to leave this to the side for now, as we pull in one of these. Place this there. Then we put this on top. Before we finish up here, let's fill out this waist first. So take one of these bricks, place it here. Then we're going to want to take 2 1x3 tiles, 2 1x1 plates, both in black. And then you're going to want to take 2 1x1 plates and 2 tiles. What I want to do, attach the 1x1 plates on these, attach them to the sides, then take the 2 1x1 studs, put them here and here, then add them to the sides. And to finish off that little waist piece, what you're going to want to do, take 1 1x2 plate, put it here, and 2 black 1x1 plates here and here. Then take head built earlier, plug it in right there. Now finish off that upper body. So we start off with adding 2 1x2 plates here and here. Then take 2 2x2 plates modified, so they only have 2 studs here and no studs there. Put them here. Next up, you're going to want to take 1 1x4 tile. Good here. Then, this is the reason we have those parts being smooth. You're going to want to make 2 assemblies, taking blue inverted bracket, a 1x2 translucent piece, and a 1x2 tile. But I'll make 2 of these, put them here. Finally, to finish up the upper torso, add in there we go. Sorry. 1 2x4 tile. And then we hang on a sec. Apologies for that quick intermission. I then want to take 2 1x2 tiles, put them here. Then take 4 1x1 tile plates, put them here. There we go. And after that, now we just gotta finish up the rest of that torso, which is take 2 of these, then 1 2x3 plate, put them all together, attach that there. Next, take a 1x 1x4 tile, 2 1x1 plates, and 2 1x1 bricks. And put that here. And take 1 2x3 plate, put it here. Then take 2 round plate tiles, put them there. And take 1 2x2 plate, put it here. And 2 plate partners. There you have the torso. Now let's move on to the next part. Now the next part is definitely going to be one of the more iconic features, but it's also one of the more repetitive parts of this build. So you're going to want to get, you're going to want to make 8 of what I'm about to show you. Okay? You need 2 1x1 translucent plates, 1 of these, I'm not really sure what it's called, but I'll figure it out, 1x1 plate, a 1x2, camera's being funky, 1x2 plate, 1x2 tile, and this assembly here. And what you want to do, put the tile on top, put the plate on the bottom, and add 1 yellow thing here, 1 blue thing here. Add on the big orange part. Now just take the parts, make 8 of these. And once you have 8, what you then want to do is split the 8 into 2 groups. And I've got the other 7 pre-built here, but I'll split that 8 into 4 groups. And I'm going to show you what you're going to do with 4 of these wings. like I said, you need to make 8 of them. It should be 8 total. What you want to do is split the 8 wings. Again, I'm using 4 here. There should be 8. Split the 8 wings into 2 groups. For 4 of those 8, what you want is for the gray part here to be on. You need to grab 8 of these too, but for half of them, you want it to be on that side. For the other half, you want them to be on this side. So you've done that. Get 2 of these. Then you're going to want to take the ones that on the bottom, add those on the top part. Then take the ones where it's added to the bottom, add those lower part. And then just repeat that process for the other wings and sandwich them together with another 4x4 plate. And while waiting, just put it right on the back. There you have the wings. Alright, now let's move on to the legs. Now for the shin down here, you're going to need to build 2 of what I'm going to show on screen, since they're virtually identical from the shin down. Okay, so we're going to want to start off with the foot and work our way up. Okay. So first, gonna need 2 bricks. Put them together. That's going to be the heel. Next, we're going to want to take these assemblies here and connect it to the heel. Next, take 2 1x1 tiles, then 1 1x2 plate, then one of these sloped curve pieces. Then you're going to want to take 1 1x1 brick. Then you want 2 1x1 plates here, 2 of them. Just being very clear. 2. There's 2 of these. See? 2. You can see there's 2 there, right? I do hope you can see there's 2 there. Then essentially, you want to build this little assembly here, made with 2 clips on a double bracket with tiles on top. And, right. Place it together. There we have the foot. Now this next step is optional. I'll need to have the materials for it, but it really improves friction, so I highly recommend it. What you want to do is take the duct tape I showed you earlier, cut pieces that fit the length of the bottom of the foot, and you want to attach them by the heel to the toe, and then you want to cut some smaller pieces to go on the sides here. This will drastically increase friction. All right, now we move up to the shin. So for that, and again, make 2 of these, and we'll move up to the shin. So what I want to do is take black 1x4, blue 1x4, snap them together, put 1 blue, the next one right there. Then, on that black 1x4, put one of these assemblies. And then you want to extend that by taking two 1x3 tiles, put here and here. Take another bracket, put it here and here. Then take slope, slope, attach this to the foot. Again. Okay, let's take these assemblies here. Is it there? Next up on the docket, take one blue 1x4, put it here. Take one 1x1 plate, put it here. Then take one of these big slope pieces, that'll form the knee, and one more 1x3. Then close that up. We have the shin. And again, there should be two of these. Make two. And then rotate these separate axis. We have the shins and feet. Next for the thighs. Now the exterior parts are built mirrored, so I will be doing them separately. But the inner thigh is built identical on both sides, so we can just make two of these. So you're going to want to take two 1x5s, black, put them together, then take a 1x2 plate, put on a 1x1, put them together, and you want two of these. And these will attach here for this thigh. Sorry, for this leg, and here, this leg. That's the inner thigh. Now we need to work on the exterior thigh. All right. So first we're going to build up the plating that's on the front. Which, sorry, take one 1x1 plate, 1x3 plate, 1x1 plate, oh wait, this is a 1x2, and these two wedge pieces. Arrange them like this, and place the 1x3 here, the 1x2 here, and the 1x1 here. Alright, next, the brackets this will actually be attaching to, which is these two. Put them here, here. Then you're going to want to take another black 1x5. You want to put it here. Then take 1x1 plate and a 1x2 slope. Put it together. Place it here. And next, a 1x1 plate, 1x2 plate, go in here and here. Then another 1x2 slope. And the thigh is mirrored, so same sort of assembly but with the mirrored parts. And same sort of assembly with the mirrored parts. So, ow. Oh, it just went, ow. I'm not going to explain what I just did, because if I do, then everybody else listening might visualize that and experience the pain. But the point is, that what I just did hurt. Okay. Right there. And put this here. But before we put it together, let's bring the torso back in. Take the thighs, place them onto the joints. Once you have that done, place the leg into the thigh. Same on the other side. And there you have the body done. Now let's move on to the next part. All right, now I'm going to show you why I have these arms set up on the plus joints. Because like, you could do just a ball joint separation system, but I don't like separating ball joints because they loosen up the joint over time. Anyways, the arms just tab in there, and there you have V1. But the arms, thanks to the system, come out easily, so you can just swap that in for the Knuckle Blaster. And admittedly, the Knuckle Blaster's pipes kind of interfere with the wings, so I like having it set up like that. But the arm is on a ball joint and should be able to hold if you're using fresh joints. I always recommend using fresh joints. The Knuckle Blaster is a little heavy though. So, feedback here it is for now. You might be wondering, why are these two plates in the whole parts of this thing? Because they're not used here. Well, I'll show you why. It's because in the concept art, V1 was shown using one of its swords, one of its wings as a sword. So, since this is made of Legos, these are detachable. And so I thought it'd be cool if I had some bracket pieces here so that V1 could repurpose these as swords. And they just plug in the same way the revolver does. Ta-da! Sword. Pretty proud of that. And you might be wondering, but wait, where do I put these brackets when they're not in use? That's the best part. This back plate here is just a big open spot. So you can take the revolver in storage mode and just plug it right here. Boom, weapon storage. And the brackets can store on top of it. But now if you have, for example, Marksman being held, and you don't want to have all these gold coins on top, right? Well, that's the best part about having these two brackets on the back. You can put all the coins in to give the coins a spot to go. And you just peg them in here and here, and boom. Now the Marksman's freed up to use. And as for this, you just take the stud out and put it right here. So in short, everything has a place for when it's in or out of use. I guess the only problem might be if you were to, be using a sword and the revolver at the same time, you just wouldn't really have any space for the coins to go. But sometimes, and you just fell over. Sacrifices have to be made. But yeah, there's V1, and I'm pretty proud of them. I think this is a really cool model, and it's posable too. It's got double jointed neck, ab crunch, posable wings, which can be used to help us counterbalance. It's really nice bends. It's got about 90-degree bends at the knees, 90-degree out and back. Waist swivel, upper waist swivel, arms, posable fingers. And admittedly, it doesn't have the correct number of fingers, but that's because I can't fit 4 on this hand without making it look weird. And I guess you could also count this as posability. Not really sure what you'd use it for. And in case you're wondering what to do with the Knuckle Blaster, since you have it built, but there's no V2, well, I might have a solution for you. remember how I made Withered Bonnie with a gun? Well, ignore that. Take off the wire piece on the side. The wire piece here. Well, you could probably build a better wire piece. I didn't build a good one. Split it like this. And on Withered Bonnie's back, put this here. Place this piece here, or like fold this in. Then, after reorienting the shoulder like I already did, just pop the knuckle blaster in. And now, Withered Bonnie can hold the knuckle blaster for it. That rail cannon will be shown. Okay, the rail cannon and nail gun you're seeing in the back there will be built later, but that is for when I do a tutorial of V2 and Mirage, who will come later eventually, I promise. But yeah, that's V1. And yeah, that's the tutorial. So thank you all for watching. If you liked it, I'm gonna put the whole YouTube spiel here. If you liked it, please feel free to share it around. Maybe subscribe. I'll admit I don't really post a lot or ever. I'm a little more frequent over on Twitter as @LoneWolf1337. But again, I need to get better at posting there. But thank you all for watching, and bye.